Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce, and the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin, and it's Richards in at the center position. We've got two banged-up teams in this one, Doris. What are you looking for in this matchup?
Yeah, I want to see which players step up here. Neither team, as you said, is healthy, that's for sure. But this is an opportunity maybe for some guys who might not be in the rotation as much as they'd like to get out there and prove themselves worthy of more minutes.
Now here's Ball. Now here's Miller. Pass to Richards. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Trent on the wing. Lets the three fly. The Hornets pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Now here's Lillard. Back to Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Antetokounmpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
It's his first trip to the line.
If free throws were an issue for him in their last contest, he just couldn't find the mark.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. It's such a hard contest because the guy can handle, and he's got size.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Sinks the 15-footer.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout call, the Hornets. The big challenge for the Hornets in recent years has been just staying healthy, Doris.
You're right, PA, and I think that's the extra frustrating part because there are some quality young pieces in the city and for the organization. You know that older expression. The best ability is availability.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Ball way outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Puts up a three. Giannis with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
A nice shot by Lillard.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Green comes in for Martin. Mann, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Micic in for LaMelo Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Prince. Connaughton, he's checked in for Trent. And Wright subbed in for Lillard. Here's Micic following the score by Milwaukee. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Portis. It's tipped and stolen by Green. Pass to Micic. Driving to the basket. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Connaughton finds Antetokounmpo. Out to Portis. 1:21 left to play in the first. Here's Wright. 2 points. That one goes.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Bridges. With the 7-footer. And that's off the glass and in.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
Bridges against Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
It's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Mann. Nails it from three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Connaughton passes to Wright. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bridges passes to Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Stolen by Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Williams is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Ball. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Curry in at shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find it.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Ball. 16 feet out, and it falls all over the rim and in. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
Woohoo! LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Here's Beauchamp. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Lillard with the bucket.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And here's Curry for three. Doesn't go that time. Milwaukee leading by 8. Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Portis. Right wing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Tipped.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
And Trent the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Trent's got 5.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Here's Miller, and it's rejected. Pass to Lillard. Trent against Miller. Trent's shot is off. Hornets trail by 8. And here's Martin. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And they get it back. Prince. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Miller driving in. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. Buries it from 3.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Ball no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
The 3 from Ball. That shot off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
From the line, Charlotte, no good that time either.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence for us.
Oh, yeah, he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
He's off on the first.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
1:43 left in the second. Here's Micic, pounded by Wright. Pass to Bridges, launches a three. Kept alive by Charlotte.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Antetokounmpo inside. Williams defending.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Here's Micic. To the paint. Here's Green. And that one goes. Feeding him with a lead pass.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Micic. Takes a three. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Over Williams. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Trent. Trent's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Mann. Kept alive and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Prince. And it's Beauchamp in for Trent. Here's Wright. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Beauchamp. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Antetokounmpo striding up court on the break.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Count the basket. Antetokounmpo has got 18 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. 1/2. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They gotta compete consistently. I like to see them mix it up in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Just just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Milwaukee, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Lopez. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard. He said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of it.
Oh! Giannis towers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. The 3 from Ball. Ball with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 12. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Martin inside, working on Lopez. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 5 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
The 3 from Ball. Ooh, Ball from way beyond the arc.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
A BA, the length of a forward, and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Trent. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
It's picked off. Martin with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Miller, he's open. Here's Martin. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Trent. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 7. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Lillard. In transition, here they come. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
The Hornets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Richards. Green comes in for Miller. And it's Curry in for LaMelo Ball. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on. Boy, you have to admire the confidence of Grant Williams. He will go nose to nose with any of the league's great trash talkers. He will participate.
Man, he's checked in for Martin. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And he's good on the second. Hornets trail by 9. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Man's got 6 points.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Here's Portis. Here's Wright. Hits the front of the rim and out.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Hornets making a switch here. Micic is checked in. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. To the middle. Here's Williams. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 5 points in the game.
Wow, point-blank range for Grant Williams. Makes the play.
Outside Johnson. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's right on the wing. Portis into the lane. No good again that time. Hornets trail by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Outside Johnson. Portis right side. 11 feet out. Yes, it's good. Portis has got his second basket of the game. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter here. And that's an intentional foul. Milwaukee making some changes. Connaughton, he's checked in for Livingston. Green comes in for Wright. And it's Jackson in for Johnson. Connaughton on the double. And here's Green from the arc. And Beauchamp pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Micic. And Beauchamp pulls it down.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Portis. Here's Connaughton. Outside for Green. Offensive rebound. Bucks launches it from deep. Tries again. Out left to the wing. Here's Beauchamp. Hits the three-pointer. Beauchamp's got 5 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
3 seconds left. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
It's about our defense, guys. Hey, listen, we played great defense. We had a 5-minute stretch where we let them score points. Other than that, our defense has been great. We got to keep shutting them down.
And Doc Rivers liking the activity on D. People are talking to each other, helping each other out.
Yeah, aside from giving up that one small run, they've been completely focused. Rotations are great. Good job.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Now Lopez. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Milwaukee leading by 7. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Martin. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
Antetokounmpo. And no good trying to use the glass.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
The drive by Miller. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. The Bucks also with a sub. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Green. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Lillard finds Prince. Here's Lopez. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. A deep 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball right side. On the take. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Charlotte. They're on an 11-2 run. To take the lead. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And the Hornets lead by 2.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From the top of the key, he buries it. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Pass to Trent. Bridges against Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Prince can't hit. Charlotte trailing. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Down low. Here's Lopez. Trent outside. Stolen by Miller. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Miller. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, the young serve, Brandon Miller in a big moment. I got you, folks.
The Bucks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Trent outside. Lopez with it. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
For three, here's Lillard. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 3. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
The three from Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Richards. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Milwaukee. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
All no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Bridges. Oh, he nails it!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Here's Milwaukee. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Trent for 3. No good that time. Here's Miller. Count it!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're down by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.